Hi and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Ashlyn. I am a 26-year-old wife and mom. I make lots of personal finance and budgeting content, so if that sounds like something that you would be interested in, then I would love it if you would subscribe. Sorry about my voice. I'm just getting over a cold, maybe starting a new one. I don't know. We've been sick on and off for like 2 months now. But as I'm filming this, you can kind of see my decorations are still back here. It is the day before Thanksgiving and we have held off on Christmas for as long as we possibly could, but today is the day we are going to start getting in the Christmas spirit. So we're gonna decorate and do all of that today, probably later this evening. And I thought I might as well bring you along for the beginning of our Christmas season, getting into the festivities. And to do that, I thought I would share my Christmas bucket list with you. I love to create a bucket list for every season, and Christmas is probably up there with one of my very favorite lists of things that we do. I think majority of the things that I've got on my bucket list are kind of traditions at this point. We've been doing most of them for a few years. Some of them are new, some of them are things we're just going to try out this year, but yeah, I'm very excited to get into Christmas, so let's talk bucket list. First up on the bucket list, this is something that we do every year and we have done this is probably like the 5th year that we've gone. Here in Utah, they do a German Christmas market every year called the Christkindl Market, and it is one of my very favorite things to do. It makes me feel so festive. It's always at the very beginning of the season, so it's a great way to kick it off. So the German Christmas market is definitely on our list, top of the list of things we're gonna do. I think that's next week, so we're gonna go next week to do that. We love to go see Christmas lights. We usually will go get a hot chocolate and either walk around and see the Christmas lights or drive around and see the Christmas lights. I think this year we are going to just make our own hot chocolate at home. I'm a big fan of like the Italian style or European style of hot chocolate where it's really thick and just incredible. So there's one spot that I found in Salt Lake that does a good Italian style hot chocolate, but it's pretty expensive. So I think this year we're going to make our own. If you would be interested in seeing the recipe for that, then let me know and I can throw that in somewhere. Let's see what else is on our list. We love to see, we're not huge movie/TV watchers in this season of our life. If I didn't have little kids that can't really sit through a movie, maybe I would watch more, but right now we have 2 little kids and they don't watch much of a movie. So I'm gonna put one movie on our list for them and also for me because I like this movie, but it is The Grinch, the newest one. I think it's from whoever it is that did Despicable Me. That Grinch is my favorite. I think it's so cute and fun. My daughter loves it. She was obsessed with it last year, so we'll see if that continues this year. But The Grinch is definitely on the bucket list. Let's see, I want to make cookies and take them to our friends and neighbors. I want to make gingerbread houses. I love a good gingerbread house. I'd love to do a Christmas puzzle. It actually snowed for the first time today. It was just a little bit, not much. It's probably already melting with the sun being so bright out there, but if we can, I'd love to play in the snow with my daughters, going sledding, making a snowman, all of that kind of thing. Being in Utah, I've never been the biggest fan of snow or winter in general, but I'm trying to change my mindset on that. So I'm saying it right now. I am excited to go play in the snow with my kids this year. Oh, I do want to make some ornaments. I'm a slacker when it comes to this. So I started ornaments with my oldest daughter when she was a baby, and it's been 2 years since I started those ornaments and they're still not finished. So I need to do that at some point. Finish her little handprint ornament. I now have another baby that is the same age as my first was when we made those, so I would love to create an ornament with her handprint as well. And then I also started last year I started to make some little felt ornaments that can go in the tree, just because a lot of the ornaments that we had were very breakable, and with littles, I can't put those ornaments on the tree, or at least I can't put them down low where they can get them. So I'm making ornaments. I've only made like 3 and I have a lot to go. So lots of ornament making, lots of crafting. We're gonna just make a lot of our decorations this year. I don't have any budget really to decorate or add new decorations to our stockpile right now. So I'm gonna make up for that with some crafts that I have kind of come up with on my own or seen on Pinterest or in Reels or whatever. So we definitely will be doing some Christmas crafts, lots of baking. Yeah, just having kind of a cozy season. I'm gonna say, I mentioned that I don't watch a lot of TV, but I have a ton of wrapping to do. I always do Advent books for the Christmas season. I need to wrap all of those. I've got everybody's gifts to wrap. My husband doesn't love to wrap gifts, but I, on the other hand, do. So I'm going to be wrapping basically every gift in the house except for my own. And while I do that, I would love to watch the Great British Baking Show Holiday Edition, because I think that's so fun and festive, and I love the Great British Baking Show. So I think that's all that's on my Christmas bucket list for the year. That's all that I can think of right now on the spur of the moment. I would love it if you would share your maybe top 3, top 5 Christmas bucket list activities, so that me and maybe anybody else who's watching can add that to our lists as well. But with that being said, with the list out of the way, let's start Christmasifying. It's been a couple of days. It is the last night of November, so I think it's the 30th today. And I just realized that December starts tomorrow. So I pulled out my daughter's advent calendar. I just got her like one of the little dollar chocolate advent calendars because that's just a fun thing that I've always loved. So I'm passing that on to her. We got our Christmas tree up, as you can see. We haven't decorated it. We're trying to let our kids get used to the tree being up so that hopefully when we put the decorations on, they don't pull them all off constantly. I don't really feel like it's going to make that much of a difference, but we're going to try it. I saw it somewhere like in a reel or something. We'll see how that goes. But I just added my cute little stack of Christmas presents. Those are all the Advent books that I've collected over the past couple of years. They're all thrifted, all used, but I've got some really cute books in there that I am excited to read throughout the month with my daughters. So there's a stack of 24 books there. They get to open one every day for the rest of the month for December, and I am so excited for them to do that. I already started this project and I forgot that I should be bringing you along for it, so I'm gonna start now. But I am working on some ornaments that have literally been years in the making. I think it was like, it must have been 2 years ago at this point. I had my daughter do little handprints in some salt dough. It's cracking a little bit. They've just been sitting on my fridge, just plain like this. So I'm painting them white. And then I also have some gold glitter that I'm going to put in the little handprint. And those are going to be some ornaments that go on the tree. I'm going to have to do the same with my baby, who is also going to be the same age that I did these with my oldest. So that's what I'm working on right now. I also could not find my paintbrushes, so I'm using Q-tips, and they're not the best for this project, but we're making it work. So here's one of them with one coat of paint on it. It's it's looking rough. I forgot to show you where I went with that last ornament. So it's been a few days and I did finish it without bringing you along, so sorry about that. But here is the complete ornament, her little hand. It's gold glitter on there. You can definitely tell it's homemade, but that's okay. I think it's cute. We're definitely gonna try our hand at some new hand ornaments. I've seen some that look like Santa. You paint them to look like Santa, and I think I want to try that this time. Maybe with my toddler's hand. We'll leave my baby's hand as just her handprint, but those are those ornaments. And then I've been working on these ornaments as well. I think I mentioned most of the ornaments that we've had for our tree in the past are like the classic glass bulbs, and they're beautiful and I love them. But with my babies, that's not really practical because they have to stay on the top half of the tree, otherwise they get broken. So we need some decorations for the bottom half that I don't care about or can take more of a beating. And so I'm making some little felt ornaments. So I've started with Christmas trees. I started on these last year and I didn't even finish one, but now I have 3 of them done. Let's see. Here's my 3 Christmas trees, a plain one with stars, and then one with little dots. I'm thinking I'm liking the stars the best on these, so I'm going to continue to embroider little stars. Oh, whoa, that looks so weird with the light. I'm gonna continue to embroider little stars on these and put my ornaments together so that hopefully we can add them to the tree. This is my finished tree. The stitching is not the best. It's not going to focus on that, but it's not the best, but it will work for what I need it to work for. I'm very excited about these. It takes me this one took me like half an hour to do. I would say normally I could do one in maybe 10 minutes. So hopefully I can get a good bunch of these done before we decorate our tree. It's a new day and I am prepping a few things for us to do a movie night tonight. So one of our very favorite Christmas movies is The Grinch, the newest version, and it's actually on our Christmas bucket list to watch that. So we're gonna do a Grinch Christmas movie night tonight, and I'm gonna make some homemade eggnog to go with it. I've attempted eggnog once before. It did not go very well, so I'm gonna try it again and I'm gonna bring you along, and hopefully this time we get a much better eggnog. Now I'm adding in our heavy cream, milk, and cinnamon to a saucepan. I'm going to bring that almost to a boil, but not quite. We'll add our vanilla in just a second, and then I'm just going to stir it until it gets nice and thick. It's the next day now. My eggnog turned out okay. Not the best, not the worst. But still definitely not as good as store-bought, so just throwing that caveat in there if you do try it. We are now just about to head over to the Christmas market. We just parked. My baby's crying, so let's go. The reason we come to this market. They're so good. I didn't film as much as I would have liked to. Had my hands full with all my kids, but that was so fun. We love the Christmas market. It's definitely the most expensive thing that's on our bucket list, just because there's so many different foods and things to buy there, and we're foodies. I say it all the time. We love some good food. So I think we just spent like $30, maybe 40 there, but it was so fun. Love it. Don't regret it at all. If you've got a Christmas market near you, or if you're in Utah, well, by the time I post this, it'll be over, but next year, check out the Christkindl Market in Salt Lake because it is so fun. I'm going to finish this video off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up. It's an easy thing to do and it really supports my channel, so please make sure that you give it a like if you did like it. And if you're not subscribed, I would love it if you would join us here on the channel. I hope you're having a very festive Christmas season so far, and I will see you again next week for another one. Bye!